Every summer from now on is going to be the hottest summer of your life. This is what someone told me a few years ago and it has stuck with me ever since. This YouTube series is my attempt of changing that. Hello everyone, welcome back to the DevSecPerson YouTube channel. Old residents of Bangalore say that it was a luxury to even put up fans in the city. If you're living in Bangalore now or were here in the past summers, you know what it is like. It was like we were being cooked alive. But what if I told you that there are many ways to cool your home without relying on an AC or even costing you a fortune? Today, I'm going to show you how I built this canopy using bamboo and some jute ropes. It's sustainable, affordable, and it's already making a huge difference in cooling our home. So, if you're ready to beat the heat the eco-friendly way, let's dive in. Before we get into the canopy, let's talk about the basics of cooling your house. Number 1, shading, and number 2, ventilation. Knowing where and when the sun is the harshest and where the breeze flows can help you decide how to start working on solutions to cool your home. A basic Google search can help you with that. For example, when we talk about this house, we live on the first floor in an independent bungalow above which is the terrace. The winds flow from the east and the sun's movement in the city is slightly southwards. Since our house is mostly blocked towards the east, it faces very poor ventilation. This is a tip to remember in case you are hunting for a house in Bengaluru. And due to the sun movement, the rooftop and the porch stand exposed to this heat. So let's start with the porch. Plants don't just block sunlight, they actually cool the air through a process called evapotranspiration. Here's how it works. Roots absorb water and the excess water evaporates through the leaves, pulling heat out of the air. It's like nature's AC. This makes shaded areas under plants way cooler than the shaded concrete. So even a small balcony garden can make a difference. If you don't have space for plant outdoors, don't worry. You can still use these plants indoors. We'll talk more about indoor cooling in the next video. Stay tuned for that. So let's talk about the star of today's video, the canopy. It all started with an article about an organization called Singular Green who started building vegetated awnings or canopies as they're called in Spain, where they used fiber-based structures to grow plants between buildings to provide shade on the road while also increasing green cover. Very interesting organization, by the way. You should check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. You've probably noticed how much cooler it feels under tree cover, right? In neighborhoods like Jayanagar or Malleshwaram, the old trees can create a natural canopy that makes even the hottest days bearable. Such canopies can be a great way to increase green cover without really disrupting the movement underneath. So I thought, why not bring this idea to my own home? Let me show you how to build this canopy for less than 500 rupees. Actually, building this canopy was great. It was a lot of fun, proper hands-on project. We used discarded bamboo and Assam ropes which are sold by a kilo from the local hardware store. We tried using nails, however we found that there was no real need for using them. So no permanent changes, just simple sustainable materials. To find the bamboo, we used Google to find bamboo stores around us and found out that there was a small market of bamboo stores nearby. We went to the locality and bought some discarded bamboo from the shop. We wanted something temporary since this is a rental house. But if you own your own home, you can get even more creative with the design.
A few moments later.
So the whole setup took about 3 or 4 hours. If your friends and family can join in, this can be a great bonding activity. After setting it up, we tested the canopy for a couple of days. We even used bed sheets as a mock cover to see how it would feel like with plants. Voila! The canopy made a noticeable difference. The air felt cooler and was such a relief during the harsh afternoon heat. It was so good that we stitched the bed sheets together by hand and decided to keep the bed sheets on top for now. Now we've got 3 different climber plants and I can't wait for the entire structure to be covered with different colored flowers. It's going to be a perfect welcome when we return home from work. So here are some key points that I took out of this activity. Number 1, use shading wherever possible. Add plants, use some structures, use cloth and get creative. Avoid using plastic. Number 2, with the internet, sourcing local materials has become so easy. Don't rely on already made products. Try to see how you can get more creative and channel your inner creativity here. If you wish, you could contact the person from whom I bought the bamboo. It even might be structurally better, but trust me, I wouldn't do it any other way. This was a great activity for me. After building this, I feel like I should add a few ropes between the two trees here. It would be great to try out. So in the next video, we'll be deep diving into our indoor spaces, how to sustainably cool our bedroom, our bathrooms, our living rooms, our bedrooms, maybe our bathroom, who knows, and increasing the ventilation overall. So hit the subscribe button and let's keep this journey going. My friend Orchi designed and built this canopy with me. If you like what you see, you can reach out to him. His contact details are in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.